Climate change and biodiversity loss hit hard at the local level. Action needs to be taken where communities are affected directly. Global climate and biodiversity agreements recognise the vital role of local actors. They know what's needed and come up with local solutions. As part of Germany's International Climate Initiative, IKI Small Grants supports, funds and trains local changemakers. They live the challenges, speak the languages, and hold the community's trust by delivering results that benefit climate, biodiversity and local populations.
Beyond direct funding for local organizations, IKI Small Grants also partners with institutions that run and manage their own funding programs. We call it Funding the Funders.
Funding the Funders means that IKI Small Grants works with national development banks, foundations, associations and national climate funds to channel funding and technical support to various small grant recipients. These include NGOs, farmers, schools and small businesses, often excluded from conventional funding resources. Their climate and biodiversity action benefits local and indigenous communities, women and young people.
Many local actors have great ideas, but face barriers when it comes to accessing funding. That's where our partner institutions step in. They run their own calls for proposals in their local language and select projects that fit the best. This approach makes solutions more sustainable because communities themselves are in the lead. Along the way, our partner institutions also strengthen their own capacities through training, peer exchange, and on-site support. From beginning to end, they own the process and they become trusted partners in delivering access to finance that aligns with national climate and biodiversity goals.
From Ecuador to Botswana, from Pakistan to Benin, local institutions provide targeted support. Botswana's National Development Bank supported farmers in switching from diesel to solar power, cutting expenses by up to 70% and inspiring change in the region.
Going green makes things cheaper. Beneficiaries tend to experience what we call a paradigm mind shift. The people that were funded were just over 100, but the communities affected are in the thousands, in the hundreds of thousands.
Ecuador's National Biodiversity Institute worked with schools around the country, so pupils can learn about biodiversity as part of their daily education, preparing them as future guardians of nature. The initiative has now reached over 1,000 schools nationwide through integration into the national curriculum.
Girls didn't even imagine that they could be a biologist or a scientist. I am environmental engineer. There was a small kid, he was like 6 years, and she said, I will be like you.
Supported by IKI Small Grants, funding institutions strengthen their reputation, create new partnerships and develop bankable projects, paving the way for additional financing and lasting local action.
Cette coopération nous a permis d'aller vers la mobilisation de 16 millions de dollars avec le Fonds vert pour le climat et le Fonds pour l'adaptation au changement climatique.
IKI Small Grants offers more than just funding. It fosters international cooperation and local ownership with lasting impact. This strengthens communities, civil society and institutions while contributing to the key objectives of the International Climate Initiative, adapting to climate change, cutting CO2 emissions, conserving biodiversity, and restoring carbon sinks.
The future is better now.